Lesson 1.4 gives us a brief review of exponents and unit conversions. And for this, what I've done is just copied the page that's in your text, whether you're using the physical textbook or the e-text. These are the basic rules for exponents that you need to recall, such as if you multiply with the same base and the exponents are different, you add the exponents. Write the base, add the exponents. If you're dividing with the same base and the numerator's exponent is greater than the denominator, you just subtract those. You write down what the base is and subtract the two exponents. If you raise a power to a power, then you multiply the exponents. Write the base, multiply exponents. If we've got a product raised to a power, it's kind of like distributing that power through the parentheses, so we raise each part of the product to that power. If we have a quotient raised to a power, we raise each part of that to that power. A key one that sometimes students forget is any base raised to the 0 power is equal to 1. Okay, except for the base, well, a can't be 0. And if you have a base that has a negative exponent, then we can rewrite it as 1 over that base, and the exponent is now positive. Okay, so this is what we can do with the rules for exponents. Now, okay, so we've got a few problems here we're going to look at, and just applying those rules very quickly here. In the first problem, we have, let's see if I get my pencil. Okay, we've got x to the second times x to the third. So our rule is you write the base and then you add the exponents. So this is equal to x to the fifth. And if you have a quotient, then you write the base and subtract the exponents. 3 subtract 2 is just 1. Now, usually we don't write x to the 1 because if you write a base without an exponent, it's understood to be 1. So this is just the same thing as just x. That's a better form. If you have a base whose power is raised to a power, then in this case, we're going to multiply the exponents. So this should be 3 times 2, or 6 for that exponent. If you have a quotient or a product raised to a power, then we want to take each part of that to the power. So we're going to rewrite it without parentheses, 2 to the third divided by x to the third. And here again, we can clean this up. We know this numerator, 2 to the third power, just means 2 times 2 times 2. So that's going to be 8. So that's 8 divided by x to the third. If we have a base raised to the 0 power, that's always equal to 1. And a base with a negative exponent, we want to write that in a better form. So that's going to be 1 over that base to the positive exponent. 1 over x to the fifth. Now, the last part of section 4 deals with unit conversions. And as you know, we're going to need to be able to do that throughout this course. And what they have done here, or in this particular slide, is we have the conversion factors that are listed in your textbook. And these are just some basic facts. Some of these you may already know, but if you don't, they're listed here for you to use as conversion facts. And then the same thing with the metric measurements. You know, with a deci, that means 1/10, which in another way is written as 10 to the negative 1. Centi is 1/100th, which is 10 to the negative 2, 1 over 10 squared. So anyway, when you're doing these problems, you want to go back and refer to these two charts here to help you with the conversion facts. And in your e-text or physical textbook, on page 20 and 21, there's several examples that demonstrate how to convert. I hope this helps.